Let me guess. You were scrolling through TikTok the other day, and an ad for a completely useless gadget popped up. Maybe it was something ridiculous like a mini vacuum for your desk, or a kitchen tool you'll use once and then forget about. And even though you knew you didn't need it, you clicked buy now. Or maybe you're the type who waits all year for Black Friday, only to buy dozens of items that are still sitting in boxes gathering dust. Sound familiar? Congratulations. You're stuck in the endless cycle of unnecessary spending. But here's the thing. It's not entirely your fault. The world we live in is designed to make you spend. From flashy ads to targeted algorithms, everything is engineered to separate you from your money. The bad news? If you don't take control, you'll keep throwing your hard-earned cash at things that don't matter. The good news? You can break free from this cycle. Today, I'll show you how to stop wasting money, start saving, and redirect those dollars into something that will truly change your life. This isn't just another video telling you to cut lattes or skip avocado toast. We're going to dive deep into why you spend the way you do, how the system is rigged against you, and, most importantly, how to take back control. By the end of this, you'll not only feel motivated to stop wasting money, but you'll also understand the incredible wealth you can build if you start investing instead. So grab a notebook. You're going to want to take notes. Let's start with a simple truth. Spending money feels good. That little rush of dopamine you get when you hit buy now or swipe your card at the checkout counter. It's addictive, and the world we live in has made it easier than ever to chase that feeling. Online shopping, one-click purchases, and same-day delivery, all these conveniences are designed to keep you spending. But here's the kicker. Most of what you're buying doesn't actually add value to your life. Think about it. How many of the things you've purchased recently are truly improving your day-to-day happiness or helping you achieve your goals? If you're honest with yourself, the answer is probably not many. So why do we do it? Why do we keep spending on things we don't need? The answer lies in our psychology and the way marketers exploit it. Humans are wired to seek pleasure and avoid pain. Thousands of years ago, this helped us survive. We hunted for food, sought shelter, and worked together to stay alive. But today, those same instincts are being hijacked. Instead of hunting for food, we're hunting for deals. Instead of seeking shelter, we're seeking the next big trend. And instead of working together, we're competing to have the latest and greatest. This brings us to the real problem. We're not spending money, we're spending emotions. When you buy something, you're not just purchasing an item. You're buying a feeling. Maybe it's the excitement of getting something new, the comfort of indulging yourself, or the status that comes with owning something trendy. Marketers know this, and they play on your emotions to make you spend. They create ads that make you feel inadequate, social media posts that trigger FOMO, and discounts that make you think you're getting a deal when you're really just spending more. And here's the scary part. The more you spend, the harder it is to stop. Spending becomes a habit, a coping mechanism, even an addiction. You start buying things not because you need them, but because you're chasing that fleeting moment of happiness. And over time, this creates a vicious cycle. The more you spend, the more you need to spend to feel good. It's like trying to fill a bottomless pit. So how do you break free? How do you stop wasting money on things that don't matter and start using it to build the life you truly want? It starts with awareness. You can't fix a problem you don't understand, so the first step is recognizing the patterns and triggers that lead to unnecessary spending. Here's an exercise. For 1 week, track every dollar you spend. Write it down in a notebook or use a budgeting app. It doesn't matter how you do it, as long as you're honest and thorough. At the end of the week, go through your list and categorize your purchases. Ask yourself, which of these were necessities? Which brought me genuine happiness? Which were impulse buys or things I didn't really need? You'll probably be shocked at how much money you're wasting. But don't beat yourself up. This is just the first step. Now that you know where your money is going, you can start to make changes. The next step is to identify your spending triggers. Maybe you shop when you're bored, stressed, or trying to cheer yourself up. Maybe you're influenced by ads, social media, or peer pressure. Whatever your triggers are, the key is to recognize them and find healthier ways to cope. For example, if you tend to shop when you're bored, try filling that time with a hobby or activity that doesn't involve spending money. If you shop to relieve stress, find other ways to unwind, like exercising, meditating, or journaling. And if social media is your trigger, consider taking a break or unfollowing accounts that make you feel like you need to keep up. But awareness and avoidance are only part of the solution. To truly stop wasting money, you need to shift your mindset. Instead of focusing on what you're giving up, focus on what you're gaining. Every dollar you don't spend on unnecessary purchases is a dollar you can save or invest. And over time, those dollars add up. Let's do some math. Say you spend $10 a day on things you don't need: coffee shop drinks, takeout, impulse buys, you name it. That's $300 a month, or $3,600 a year. Now imagine you invested that money instead. If you earned an average annual return of 10%, the historical average for the stock market, that $3,600 would grow to over $60,000 in 10 years. In 20 years, it would be over $230,000. And in 40 years, more than $1.5 million. Think about that for a moment. By simply cutting out unnecessary spending, you could become a millionaire. Not by working harder or winning the lottery, but by making smarter choices with your money. Isn't that worth giving up a few lattes or impulse buys? But saving and investing isn't just about building wealth. It's about freedom. The freedom to retire early, travel the world, or pursue your passions without worrying about money. The freedom to live life on your own terms. That's what you're really buying when you stop wasting money and start investing it instead. So here's your challenge. For the next 30 days, commit to not spending money on anything unnecessary. No impulse buys, no retail therapy, no treat yourself moments. Use that time to reflect on your spending habits and start building a new relationship with money. At the end of the month, take the money you saved and invest it. Watch it grow and let that growth motivate you to keep going. Breaking the cycle of unnecessary spending isn't easy, but it's worth it. It's not just about saving money, it's about taking control of your life and creating a future you're excited about. So what are you waiting for? Start today. Your future self will thank you. See you soon.